Thank you for watching. We are back with Elder Kings 2, and I feel like that we are closing on to our goal for this playthrough. Now, I did some research and I finally figured out how to hybridize cultures. I had to click this and then click a culture I had wanted to hybridize, Rich, but I can't hybridize with the Syro Nordic because we do not share a species. So, because culture represents the language and customs of a character, characters of different cultures will have lower opinion. So, we did all the work and everything because humans are different from elves, so we can't do it. We can't hybridize a culture with other elves, unfortunately. Well, not other elves, but humans. We could hybridize with these guys, but we don't have it, and cultural acceptance of Alamori is so the only thing that we can do, so we can't do the reinstate dragon cult rule or dragon rule. We can't do that, which is unfortunate. So I'm gonna take that off. We'll never be able to do that because we'll never have that Nordic cultural pillar. So that's unfortunate. We can also do the establish lingua tamariellis. I can completely control Nocturnal. You completely control two empires with de jure land. That's something we can do. It's possible. Depending on how we work up to that, that will decide on the future course of action. But for now, we are definitely going to have all of Skyrim, and then we'll see how things go from there. Now, I could go to war with them, but it's not time yet. We still have reinforcements to get. We need more spell blades. We need more men at arms. So let's see what comes up. We do have a court event, the Gallant Pillin. My son and heir Aaron Lysander has excelled during our recent battles, and my court is buzzing with excitement. What an accomplished Pillin. What a role model. Why is he a Pillin? I don't want him to die. What is his prowess? 36. Let me look at his inventory. Okay, so he has Oriel's bow, which is good. Goring's perfume. He proved that Alduin. Oh, a book on Alduin. Okay, that's. I guess that's fine. I will speak well of him. Aaron Lysander gets 150 prestige. He is the new lord of the Arancel of Winterhold. Gets Arancel of Winterhold? No, we're not. He'll be gifted gold for his golden achievements. Grow closer to informing a friendship. Yes, he is my heir, so I shall give him gold, so he will do well. Primary heir Eknata. I wonder what her heir is. This is Agnata. I need to go to her. She doesn't have an heir yet. Nocturnal. She has all these children for Nocturnal. Prince Calderil of Hotware. I just need them to get in line for the throne. But we'll continue. Because I need to. We can consecrate bloodline. And I'm going to go ahead and consecrate the bloodline because I was saving my piety to reform the religion. But there's no point in doing that because we can't get Daedra or anything like that because we didn't start with a religion that had Daedra. To the handsome Alarian Varionel, you and I should be friends, not foes. Please accept a gift in exchange for your signature. He pays 300 to us. Where is he at? Scar. Are we trying to take control of that? Not really. So yeah, we can make that deal. Stuart the Lestrous proudly delivers the news that the works to make Pelagia a center of trade are, in her words, coming together. The commoners of Honningbrew may now more easily ply their trade and conduct commerce at this regional center. So we got city funded, development growth plus 10%, popular opinion plus 10, pause, purchase truce, I will accept your money for each other for 10 years. That's fine. I'll spend the piety, reform the final rites. We'll get a whole lot of sacred lineage. Thanks to my pure devotion and relentless work, I have inextricably bound the holiest of offices of the Dragon Cult faith to the Nocturnal dynasty. An increasing number of people in the clergy and amongst the faithful has come to think of my family as the chosen caretakers of the holy relic and the harbingers of divine will. Virtue without fault. Gain to trait Paragon. Good. So now we can use all this faith that we accumulated to get more golems. So they can grow. More faith. More faith, more faith, more faith. Okay, now they're at maximum size for them. So now we can use faith to get Dragon Priest if we want. Because that's size 5 of 13. And then we can use our money to create another men-at-arms regiment. And then we can get Ancestral Guardians. That's 250. For some reason, why it's red, I have no idea. And men-at-arms regiments. Oh, okay. We can't unlock any more yet until we finish researching men-at-arms, which is 8 years. So I can use my faith to get more Dragon Priest. I need 200. I need 400 more, and then I can get max number of them. And then 90 to increase them. I don't have any more money. I spent it all. I'm just going to max out my entire military. And then I have the Dragon Cult Companions of your Vasker. Spell Swords 150, Alien Sorcerers 150, 150. Oh, I think they have 2 of those. And then they have Scowl Hunters. Oh, to get them it costs piety. That's cheap. Education at an end. My ward Eldul has come of age, and it's time he left my care. With sufficient tutelage, even a child that has displayed little natural inclination towards scholarship such as Eldul can come to truly understand any subject. He gets astute, intellectual, and master made. Good. Murder, itching for a distraction. The woman in charge of cleaning the clothes of Baron Pius Guard is brought to me. No one will notice her tampering with their clothes, and if something distracting for the guards could be planted, what would you have of me, my lord? I want you to grind Rose hips really fine. Yeah, let's continue the murder progress. We're still making a lot of gold because our economy is good. I do need to invest in the economy a little bit more. Let's buy one more regiment. Get that fully augmented. The age of knowing. My grandson A-Chain hovers in a limbo between childhood and adulthood. I have taught him enough to understand the truth, but he's still young enough. Yes, he will learn the power. Okay, we can hold a court, which is good. Costs us prestige. I know I can get more piety from either building another temple or I can go on a pilgrimage, but we need to wait on a pilgrimage. My new wife, Malarana Claudia of Breville. I am faced with Hardin Snowwell's sad eyes, which grow larger, son of Linman Hardin. Wow, and he actually has a good opinion of us. Which grow larger. Wait. Aaron Lysander's Chancellor. Okay. Which grow larger and more pitiful as his mother, Nilsine, gently ushers him towards my throne. Malaran, she laments. The boy has been at Hardin's court with no one to watch over him since the disappearance of his dear mama. Please look to his future. What can be done with such... No fear, I shall raise the boy myself. Become Henemir's ward. You're pilling. My hands are full, but I will find him at home. Her then will owe you a strong hook if they remain your reward until they grow up. We can actually use that. So sure, why not? My lord, I regret to inform you that I am at the end of my tether. My daughter Arana Amari, to chase my daughter. Who is coming? Who is saying that? That's my daughter. The people over which I should rule are an uncontrollable mob of unruly barbarians with ridiculous customs and a terrible taste for food. All my efforts so far have been in vain. It just seems impossible to make civilized people out of them. I'm afraid a strong intervention from above is the only solution available now. So, seeing as that we can't hybridize, which I wanted to be friendly and stuff, but they wouldn't accept it because they don't believe in interracial or whatever. So that means they all die. Start to promote culture task in Arpensel of Morthal. As long as they pay their taxes, I don't care. No. Two of my vassals are pushing one another and jostling to reach my throne first. Arana Balanda bows before my lord. Murder is wanton in the city streets throughout the empire. It would be civilizing if we instituted a ban on townspeople bearing arms, at least within city limits. Priest Odisha kicks her out of the way. Safety is each man's learning to protect himself. Banning carry of weaponry will castrate the townspeople. Keep our swords, let our realm weaken. Or lest our realm weaken. I like that. We shall solve this safety debate with violence. Wounded, every hill county gains open carrier event. I don't want them to become rivals, but they already became rivals. So I'm going to just rule on it that I want them to have their weapons. My granddaughter, Princess Delda, has brought forward undeniable evidence that my great-granddaughter Roma was fathered by my grandson, Prince Hadul. No one cares. No one cares. My agents scheduled a journey for Baron Pius. Great. Kill him. Never would I have thought that a man could have too much passion, yet it seems life was proved me wrong. Some days I feel as if my spare time is nothing but going on bold adventures with murders and going on hunts with amathericia. For how long can I go on like this? These women will be the enemy. Romance is not about quantity but quality. You use your romantic skills to keep your lover satisfied without overworking yourself. That's because I am a seducer. Since I have seducer, let's keep them over. Dangerous journeys. The thugs did their job and Baron Pius no more. Conveniently, most of the bandits were slain in the fighting. Dead do not speak. No one will ever know of my involvement. Good. So I probably don't have to move. Claudia is my wife. And she's the heir. So now we just have to wait until Overlady Murtis dies. And we're good. All of these are maxed out now. So now I just need to get enough money and then purchase a temple. Greetings, my handsome liege. I have arrived in Dragon's Reach, but no money. Sure, we get the renown, so it's all right, I guess. Nordic ruins. The scouts reported Nordic ruins of solitude are now occupied by goblins. Deft diplomacy. My Chancellor Arben Thrud has worked hard to convince our neighboring worlds and vassals that the peace treaty I entered with Chiefess Gar is flawed, illegitimate, and unfair to me. I am once again free to declare war upon her as I please. Great. When this military is finished, like, growing, I have quite a few more dragon priests to get. Golems are being trained. Malaria and Varionel, we have had our differences in the past, but don't you agree that it's time to let bygones be bygones? Grandson Arpanel, justice from me to him. Whatever is between us, let us start anew. You're growling. Alduin is good. Yeah, let's do it. Lively livestock. As additional payment in a recent trade, I find myself in possession of a large herd of cattle. I have been assured that the animals are of the highest quality, but the question of what should be done with them remained. Right run will prosper from the herd. You'll get cattle herd for development growth. It's a beautiful herd, but it could be larger. Gains large cattle herd. Development growth plus 20%. The hides will turn a nice profit. Bring the cleaver. We don't need quick money right now. Okay, we have our capital. Battleborn, Gilder, Green, Right Run, Dragon's Reach. Now we can upgrade some of these things. Or I can construct a new holding. We have a temple, have a city, we have a castle, city. Your son learned British language. Probably in Winterhold we can build a temple. No. Probably Windhelm. Windhelm will build a temple, and that should give us a lot of money because we don't have a temple quarter. So in Brandy Mug, we can build a temple. We'll get 500 piety. Great. When that's built, we'll get enough piety, and then we'll be able to we can hold a mystical communion. Sure, that's fine. To my woefully misguided father, your strange practices are not sanctioned by the dragon servants, and someone must take you to task for it. If I do not do it now, then Alduin will. Of course, what was I thinking? It becomes your rival? Ugh, unfortunately. It's perfectly alright to do this. Clerical justification. Mental break, too busy. By Alduin, practitioners from the realm have been queuing up lately. This work feels endless. Yet another one step forward, evidently a distressed merchant of some kind. I'll get to your problems in a few weeks, but you are not important enough for anything faster. The merchant gawps at me, blinkingly rapidly in shock. Last one, then I want to be alone. You lose 33 stress if you are still stressed in 8 years. You are still stressed in 8 years. You may suffer another mental break. I am the Malar and I can do this. This is because I have the journaler trait. And this is because I have reclusive. Last one, then I want to be alone. Let's go to the stress. He might end up joining the code of Hermaeus Morris, since the code of Alduin is just a dead end. The dragon code ended up a dead end. Education is at an end. Age Hane is now. He's a tough soldier, a forder. Great. So he's lacking some stuff. He's unlanded, but he's my grandson. So he's decent. Has some decent gold, decent piety. He's a disgraced. But we're about to go to war. Since it's not against us strong ones, we can just declare war. Because they're just weak. Conquer kingdom. Kingdom of Stonedale. You gain the contested titles. I wonder if I could have done that. It costs 1,350. Declare war. Conquer kingdom. Sure. Declare war. conquer kingdom because we just need Stonedale, and then we'll put it. They only have 3,080. No allies. Hrothgar is all the way over here, there. So declare war. Now I'm just gonna use my super army. Raise all men at arms here. My grandson Arpin Thalil has accused my grandson Arpin Thalil of having plotted to murder my kinsman Lucaril. Now that the truth is out there, Thalil better watch his back. No, it's not, I'm sure, Lucaril. They shouldn't be fighting each other. I wish there was a way to warn all family members to not kill. I guess I could disinherit I just realized this. I probably could disinherit them if they kill a family member, like they're no longer nocturnal. If that happens. And it would be nice if whenever I summon New Daedra, they actually merge into one army. But I'm gonna be the commander of this army. I'll crush Stonedale. Call to war. To the charming Malaria and Varionel Nocturne, I'll call you to honor our alliance tribe of Morkel. Wait, who is? Join me in the battle for as part of the kingdom of Hrothgar. Sure, I accept. Where is Morkel? I guess I can bring some army. Move rally point to here so it can be closest. And I can raise a local army. Now I just don't even remember. Tribe of Morkel. Is that it? Okay, there it is. Okay, so send the army. Send the army. Their army is not enough. I have 10.3 for siege. A secret exposed. My secret truth has reached the light of day. My grandson Prince Abdul has had an affair with his lover Gothilma. I do not see what the fuss is about. It's not that as if lust is an unnatural affliction. You have been overwhelmed by why. Although there is no way to conclusively prove it, my grandson Arpin Thalil has brought forward evidence that A-Chain is not the son of Duke Wayne of Stonedale, but that he was fathered by my grandson Arpin Thalil. What? How could my own daughter do this to us? A-Chain, on the other hand, has no blame, yet his repercussion. So does that mean he no longer has a claim? Duchy of Stonedale. King Roderick of Unar. Why? Duke Wayne is dead. I had to kill him because he's Felestus Nocturnal, Dejeril Nocturnal. Oh. Where is Dejeril? At King Roderick's court in A-Chain. You are at war with King Roderick. Oh yeah, I'm about to crush him. Uh, so yeah, I'll probably give it to Desiree. Siege 1, prisoner taken in siege. Queen Samawash during the siege. Queen Samawa of Stonedale. Siege was easy. Let's take another piece of land. Pause. Gets a weak hook blackmail on you. What is this? I know of your relation with Amethyr Asai, for which for my silence, Reeve Kambinke, my granddaughter. Amethyr Asai of Nocturnal, your prelate friend and lover. Exposes your lover's secret. Sure, why not? Max 16 months left. Max 5 years left. I need to put all of these armies in different places. Okay, great. Shadow, charmed vassal. As I walk outside, I am greeted by the sight of my vassal priest Yagain crouching beside my cat. Fall of Volcanil. The county of Volcanil has fallen to me. We have the run of the vast tracts of land and many of the quivering subject. I can sack the city. Trend of crowns and the math melody decreases by 6.3%. But we're not going to do that because we are going to change it eventually to math melody anyway. So let's get change of loyalty. That's another piece of land taken. Having mages makes everything so much easier. Oh, they have a castle. I'll probably go to that castle after I finish this war that I'm in right now. That army. Finish quick. Let's finish these guys off. $21 days left. 3 months left. Occupy the city. The bow against the catapult. Getting a little too close to the action when besieging the town, I found myself caught with a nasty gash. A lucky shot. Has enough training in the medical field to give me emergency attention amidst the battle. You lose a trait wounded. 5% chance you gain successfully battlefield treatment. You gain 4 stress. Loses pause. I need to become a strategic commander. Become a frontline commander. I am still. Let's see. What are my injuries? Strength training. That's up. Murder. Incestuous. I don't know how I have that. Shrewd. If I am injured, then I kind of see it on his face, but I don't see the... Oh, wounded. Okay, there it is. So here's what I'm going to do. Open spell book. Have Eldrick do it. Restoration. Mandoon. Okay, now I'm battle them. Now I go up to this battle. Okay, this is over. We won. This one enforced demands. Kingdom of Stone deal. So let's see. Kingdom titles. I can usurp this title, right? Because there's no need for him to have this. Prelacy of Stonedale. Usurp requires 500 gold. And then I can just take it after this war. I'm gonna go to war with Kalain after this battle. I have to wait because I wanna go to war with them, but I can't because my armies are raised. So at least for now, I'm gonna have to walk all the way over here and take their town. The quickest way to do that is, I guess, by sea. This army is dying. Take a city. Battle. A grateful peasant. My great Malarian, I hear a fragile voice call. I turn around to see a servant that, despite her old age, still has sparkles in her eyes. I've been wanting to give you something that has been in my family for generations and has been a beacon of light for me in the darkest moment. Please accept my gratitude for your mercy towards Mahoy. It's a lordship title. The weird gem shined in bright colors, emanating a strange kind of energy. You spent 50 pi till you gain Meridia's beacon artifact. Oh, I'm definitely gonna keep it. What? By Meridia, a shameless adulterer, he will be remembered for his treachery and his covetous ascents to the throne. Titles lost on succession. Continue as Malarian Lysander. My father Malarian, you become the new dynasty head of... What happened? Nominate successor. Host grand right. All of this, all of Nocturnal is still here. We still have all of the army except Daedrus. So that's an option. For his pursuit of knowledge, his combat ability is so low. And we're low in prestige and stuff like that, so we have to work our way up. And our domain limit is lower. Our lifespan is 4, so we can live a long time. But this is a good reason to stop. I am okay with that. Tyra endorses your church holdings. Royal court. Poor manners. Oh, this is what happens when we're In Solitude, do we have the Solitude land? Because our capital, that's not. Your player heir, half brother and vassal, Prince Anathendane. No, we're gonna take Prince. We're gonna revoke the Armancel of Solitude to lose 3 opinion of you. And gets a press. We should have. Cause I want Solitude so I can have the Blue Palace. But does the Blue Palace belong the county holder, your player heir? And I can't imprison him, so my capital has to stay in this deep wood. What type of place is this? This is not worthy for a place. Yagstead, Kilcreath, Falcon Star, and Ice Reach. We have perks to choose from. We can open the inventory. We have Ruthrod. We get all of these. We get the Nocturnal Scale Armor, the Magnificent Crown, Ruthrod. So we get all the items. Magic, much less magic, but we can work our way up. So you understand what happened. And what happened was that Varionel was tricked. Well, in fact, he entered like the entire world. Another, I think, the Daedric world from Meridia. People hated him, but it's okay. Oh, now we're losing a lot of gold because now we're not making as much for our taxes. They should be my vassals. Let's go to the realm because it's all nocturnal stuff. I don't know why it's not separated. Dunestad, Grey March, Right Run is here. Malarpana, my grandmother and vassal. Seraphina, now we're looking at it from a different eyes. My half-brother, great-grandfather, and court mage. Oh, snap. And he doesn't like us at all. Just looking at the differences is nice. At least Velasha likes us. Since we're not the house head. The leader of Nocturnal is dead before he was able to bring Nocturnal complete. An unfortunate way to end. But Varionel's story will continue in the different realms. This was a great ending. Thanks for watching.